And now we have an episode that all the grifters and haters have been waiting for. An episode that focuses primarily on the kids. So how goes, folks? Jolly Yellow talking to you. We are now at Season 1, Episode 3 of Star Trek Starfleet Academy, Vitus Reflux. So this episode, unlike the previous two before, it's showing that the Starfleet cadets are the intended future of Starfleet, and they are main characters. So mostly in this, the adults, the teachers, the professors, even the chancellor are kind of supporting characters to what the kids are doing. They are the primary plot here, in which the Starfleet Academy kids are having conflict with the War Academy kids. So for those who don't know, the War Academy is something that developed when the Starfleet Academy was dissolved hundreds of years ago. But now that Starfleet Academy is back up and running, the War Academy is still also up and running, and kind of like rival schools, rival fraternities, or anything like that. Those kind of shenanigans are what we're going to be seeing here. And literally in this episode, things devolve into a prank war between the Starfleet Academy kids and the War Academy kids. But of course, the conflict with the War Academy kids is meant to kind of bring out some of the personal motivations, stories, and give us some storyline bits and background bits on some of the kids at the Academy. We see that Genesis, we find out, and I think this is the first time it's been said, that she is the daughter of a Starfleet admiral. So naturally, she has a lot of pressure on her to perform well and become the captain of their sports combat squad. But at the same time, there's another cadet there. He comes from a long line of leaders, powerful, influential people, and he also wants to be the leader of the Starfleet Academy's like combat sports squad. So they go at it. Then you also have Caleb, who is seeing this as a chance to learn how to be a team player despite operating solo for so many years. And then you have Chancellor Ake, who we see she's something of an eccentric teacher or mentor, in which she kind of literally drops hints for the kids on how to react to the prank war shenanigans of the War Academy kids. So we see a whole lot of bits and beats and things like that, and we even see some more interaction between Tamira and Caleb. That's the Beta Z princess who went to the War Academy instead of the Starfleet Academy. But there's a lot of moving parts, and if you're paying attention to the kids' stories, you're really going to want to watch this episode. And can I also say that Chancellor Ake seems to be the most laid-back, lackadaisical authority figure I have probably ever seen in Star Trek. We see that she walks around barefoot like she's a hobbit. Also looks like she may have the Lanthanite species. Maybe it's because of that, but she seems to have fur on top of her feet. I don't know, like hobbits. She walks around barefoot. She flops around on couches. She casually sits in chairs and spins in circles and is making faces and everything like that in the middle of serious business, to where it's a complete opposite of Laura Thok, who is part Klingon, part Jem'Hadar. So she's gonna be formal, she's gonna be dignified, and then you just have Ake just sitting in her chair like a child. So that's just a different way for an authority figure to act. I appreciate that. They're trying to bring something different to the mix, because usually when it comes to the authority figure, which is usually a starship captain, they each act in some distinguishable way that sets them apart from other captains or other authority figures and leaders. I'm glad they're doing something like that, and I gotta say, it's funny as hell. But what do you all think about episode 3 of Starfleet Academy, Vitus Reflux? Let me know in the comments. You folks have a good one. Jolly Yellow.